What's up guys, Ace here, and today we're going over the map layout of the new map rework of Cafe Dostoyevsky, and we're going to start it off by going through the bakery. Now this map is like a full map rework, but it's not at the scale of what the map Hereford Base was when it was reworked. And it's kind of in the between a map buff and a map rework, because not like the entire map looks relatively the same from the outside and the inside. There's just a few things that have been moved around or sectioned off to make it a little more playable, a little more consistent, and just better for general play. And I think it's a really, really good change. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started off with the bakery. Now, the bakery is pretty similar, but there is a smaller bakery sort of sectioned out from the big bakery that was before. But yeah, you can see that that part has changed, but we'll get into that later. But most of this stuff, a lot of the things that like cosmetic stuff is pretty similar. Like this is pretty similar. And yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and go into the kitchen where it's really, really different. So we're in the prep room right now, and there's this window over here, and it's different. So we had this wall and this wall before, but now there's gonna be a destructible wall in between two parts of the kitchen, and this kitchen looks really, really different from what it was before. There's no window over here anymore, and the freezer area is over here, and it's a lot smaller than it was before, because the freezer really was kind of like dead space. It didn't really like help a whole lot in a lot of matches, but now I feel like it could be used just because it has this window, it has that door, it's a lot smaller, and it can be used for other things. But anyway, we have this kitchen area, so you've seen that, and we're back to the red hallway where we came from. This is the smaller part of the bakery that we came from. You have red stairs, which we'll go upstairs in a minute. We have this new room called the coat check, and this actually leads to the front, like, main entrance for reception, and we'll get to that in just a second. We have this area, which is the dining room. So the stairs that used to be over here are now over here, and it's different. It changes up the flow of play because there's some things upstairs that are also different. So it's interesting to see how it'll all play out later on. But you have reception over here with the front door that leads outside. If you go over here, you have that window that used to be here also. You have this piano room over here, or VIP section, my bad. Not piano room. You have this area over here, which is next to the garage area. So garage is like, this area is kind of the same, except for the fact that this isn't as destructible as it used to be. It used to just collapse all together when it was hit, like, even once. But again, this leads outside, and yeah, it's pretty similar. And we have the freezer over here, which leads into the kitchen. But yeah, you have this. There's no, like, sort of 90-degree hallway that goes into the kitchen area anymore. You have to actually, like, it's a little more open than it was before, except for this area, which is a little more sectioned off than it was before. So another thing that's different is there's no, like, openings between the railings and stuff like that anymore. It's a lot more closed off and lets you be a lot more concealed. And that's a really nice change in my opinion. But anyway, let's go up here into the reading room corridor. This laundry room is pretty similar to what it was. So is the reading room. We have our hostage in there. And this is the top of the new set of stairs that was moved from there to here. And so it'll be interesting to see how it works out. But you can see that there's some new additions to the top floor as well. But we'll get into that later. Anyway, let's go over here and check out the Fireplace Hall and the train museum. Now with these destructible floors, it's pretty similar, but there's some changes, and that's what you'll see in a lot of this map rework. There's just some changes that'll just change up the gameplay a little bit to the point where it'll actually be different without, you know, making it confusing for everyone that's playing this map after playing the older one for so long. Anyway, we still have this hatch over here. But one thing something that's really different is this entire new section over here from when you enter from out here, or from the red carpet stairs over here. You have this area, there's a whole new hatch up here, which was never here before. You have these, like, railings over here on this side and that side. The skylight's a lot smaller than what it was before. You have this area, which is pretty similar to what it was before, this, like, freezer area. Again, you have this new section of the map where you can hold down the pillars area or the stairs or whatever. There's a new window over here, so and this leads out to this area over here. Over here you have the cocktail lounge, and one of the windows that was here before has been replaced. And yeah, so there's a lot of changes, but it still keeps a lot of the same things from before. This window's been removed. This washrooms area is still here, and cigar lounge is pretty similar to what it was before, and so is cigar shop, with the exclusion of this giant area that's different. But yeah, most of it's pretty much the same, and it's really identifiable as Kafe. And yeah, that's about it for this map rework. There's not a whole lot that changed up with this map, but it's enough for us to have a whole new map with a whole new set of strategies and everything like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't just do it, ace it, and bye-bye.